So with this, we start our session 3. Let's take a very a simple case study to understand the concept, what we are going to go through it. What you see here right now is one of the streets in India. Okay. And you can see there is a great level of traffic jam is there. Okay. Correct? Am I right? Huge vehicles. Where if you see your Google is on, you will see a red line on your track. Am I right? And maybe a 5-kilometer distance you may travel in 1 hour. So looking at this, if you are one of the rider in one of the vehicles, the natural concept which comes to your mind is that we need broadening of this road, correct? Or we need a flyover on this, okay? Or we need some bypass route to this. So just by sitting in one of the vehicles on this street, a couple of thoughts comes to your mind. At the same time, the Ministry of Public Works or Public Works Department, municipal corporations, they are also aware about it because it has a great impact not only on the individual travelers, it is even impacting more inefficiencies of fuel consumptions, pollutions, and many more things, It's basically burning of energy, resources, efficiency. It's not in the benefit of anybody and polluting the environment. So this situation is not an optimized condition from logistic point of view, from supply chain management point of view. So then the Public Works Department is taking up this task, government is taking up this task to ease out the traffic in this area. So the first concept comes how to ease out immediately. That is one approach. Second approach is, okay, in midterm, next 3 to 4 years time, what could be a solution? And what could be a solution for next 10 years and 15 years? So a problem is seen from different perspectives of timeline. Quick fix, immediate, short-term solution. Let's do it in next 3-4 years, midterm solution. What will be the solution for next 10 years and onwards, 15 years, 20 years, long scale, long duration, long-term plan. So looking at all these aspects, the studies are done. How many bypass routes are there? Can we divert the traffic? Can we immediately expand? Can we add an extra lane? For example, if you have an emergency lane, which is not visible here, or it is already occupied by the way. If you have an emergency lane, you can open in the peak hours to the normal traffic, for the normal traffic. Then again, at the thin hours of, or the lean and thin hours of traffic, you can definitely restore back the emergency lane. But all these scenarios are giving you, even in the temporary way also, it is giving you a solution for maybe 10%, 15% improvement only. And the most important reason behind it, the concept we have to understand here, that because this problem was existing since long, and this problem was overlooked. And because this problem was overlooked from long duration, since long duration, all the safety margins, all the design margins, all the possible quick fix solutions are already consumed. So this is one of the great lessons learned, that if in project management, if you pull on the problem for long duration, you don't resolve it immediately, which is supposed to be done, then the problems get bigger and bigger. And accordingly, the solution could also become high value solutions. So the point here is, we have to look on the problem as it arises. And now coming back to the question that what are the different solutions are there? Those are called options in project management. And because here, once you select the options, you do their cost evaluation. For example, flyover is one of the options to build over here. Making a bypass route somewhere in the upstream and connecting the downstream for this road. If the land is available, that could be another easy solution. Cost economics need to be checked. And how much solution it is able to provide, that also need to be checked. So looking at all these aspects, evaluation, finally, the city is congested. If you want to have a bypass route, that bypass route will be available after 10 kilometers. Before that, you don't have a bypass for this traffic or a bypass route to this, because the nearest bypass available is after 10 kilometers, which will not support the traffic to and fro movement of the vehicles on this street, because they will not do an extra 20-kilometer reroute for you. They need a quick solution. So finally, it has been concluded that looking at all the possible economic solutions and feasibility solutions, the flyover is the solution. So you have to build the flyover. Once you build the flyover, you get ease out of the things. Okay. So the first concept we started. Now see how we are approaching the project. Okay. What are the stages we pass through in the project? We are going to get the real names of the terminologies as per project management book of knowledge. Okay. PMB. Okay. But right now we are just going with a concept. So we just started thinking on this traffic congestion. So we evaluated the options and we took a decision that flyover is good to go, because flyover is the most optimized solution. Once the decision is taken in favor of flyover, now we start preparing. So for preparation, what we do, we make a design for flyover. What will be the height of the flyover? What will be the design life of the flyover? It will meet next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years requirement, traffic density, correct? Then the resources, manpower, money, correct? Land, correct? What else? Who will do? Contractor, all those things, correct? Resources will plan it out. Then the contract will be awarded. So let's do it. It will be constructed, and once the construction is completed, it will be tested. And once testing is completed, it will be handed over to for the purpose of using it and open for public. So it will ease out the traffics available on this street. Traffic congestion will be mitigated, and you can see now flyovers, multiple flyovers, okay, are ready to resolve the issue. So this was a very basic approach towards a necessity, a requirement.